First year was STOP. We reduced our accidents by almost 40%. Second year, we reduced again by 27%, and this year we're still going down. Still looking good.
Relative to workman's comp, which is tied in, we have gone from 32 cents an hour down to 1 cent an hour. We're in the category at Barrington of about 400,000 man-hours. So some simple multiplication gives you about $120,000 impact right out of the chute for the operation.
It involves everybody, and it gives everybody a chance to exchange their ideas around the principles, exchange their ideas around what STOP asks you to do, and it's that interplay and that interchange of information between peers and supervision that makes STOP very effective.
It makes me feel, you know, really good as to know that what I do and what the STOP program does helps me make sure that all my employees go home safe.
The people you just heard from have all been talking about one of the best-known behavior modification systems in the world, DuPont's STOP for Supervision. STOP is built on a long tradition of safety excellence at DuPont. And for over 3 decades, the STOP process has helped people in virtually every type of organization, large and small, improve their safety performance. The basis of STOP is simple but powerful. It says that a full 96% of all injuries are related to the behaviors of people, not to faulty machines or unsafe conditions, but to the way people act. Think about that for a moment. 96%. That means that if you can change the behaviors that cause injuries, you can reduce and even eliminate the injuries themselves. And that's what STOP is all about, modifying the behavior that causes or contributes to 96% of all injuries. We know the premise is sound because it's worked for so many organizations just like yours, that have learned how to reduce injuries by addressing the behaviors that cause them. STOP has made people in these organizations winners in safety, and it can do the same for you. Why does STOP work? Because it's based on time-tested principles of behavior modification, principles that are at the heart of a strong safety culture. At the same time, STOP is upgraded periodically to make sure it speaks to the world today without changing the solid foundation STOP users have come to rely on. The result is a safety process that's been proven effective time and again because it reaches the people who can make a difference in safety. Let's take a look at these aspects of STOP in more detail.
This safety training observation program, developed by DuPont, has been proven time and again to deliver the following key benefits. It reduces injury-related costs that directly impact your bottom line. It has effectively eliminated injuries on many sites. It positively and permanently changes behavior, leading to a safer, more productive work environment. And it's been shown to work in any kind of organization. Let's examine these benefits in turn. How effective is STOP in reducing costs? According to risk management and insurance professional Jack Anthony, the numbers tell the story.
Well, we keep an extensive database on each of our clients on a computer, and they're all linked to a master database. And as of this week's printout, the savings that were generated over a 1-year period with our clients in terms of premium dollars is $1,740,000 right about now.
The program works so effectively that some find its results hard to believe.
As a matter of fact, last year when the city's workman compensation figures went before the city council, one city councilman raised his hand and said there's some error here because the entire city is, workman's compensation costs are going up, but there's one department here that's gone down. There must be some error. There must be some mathematical problem here. And he said, I want to know what's happened. And we were then able to stand up and say, well, we're the only department in the city who's used STOP, and that's the reason.
STOP also changes people's perspectives in terms of reducing and even eliminating injuries.
We went from 15 lost time accidents down to 0. Since the year that we had 0, we've had 1 lost time accident in the successive years. We are coming up on our 1-year anniversary with no lost time accidents, and that'll happen within the next 45 days.
I've been with the company some 30-odd years, and never thought I'd see the day where we honestly believe we'll have 0 lost time accidents in the company.
The ideas in STOP training reflect the safety knowledge and experience of DuPont, the recognized world leader in industrial safety. Since the company first began tracking injuries in 1912, its injury rates have steadily declined. Today, DuPont is working at a rate that's equal to over 3,000 people working a full year and having only 1 lost workday injury. Similar records are possible for your organization. Because Stop for Supervision is designed to create an entire culture change based on the central belief that all injuries and occupational illnesses can be prevented.
So the key is convincing people that it is possible to work without getting hurt. And I think the STOP program gives you a system for doing that and a system for believing that you can do that.
STOP also creates a positive environment where everyone, from senior management to line workers, work together to create a safer workplace. These ideas come together to produce one of the key advantages of the Stop for Supervision program. STOP changes behavior.
Morale is much better because of the way we approach people now than the way we did it before. I think it works a lot better because you're not accusing someone. You're saying, I want to help, and what can we do to help? And that's changed a lot of it's made a big attitude difference in between the supervisor and the hourly person on the floor.
Because it's like you're not really trying to catch your co-worker, but you're trying to observe and help him. And so it makes the daily routine a little bit easier on you. It's not the long day that it used to be.
Stop for Supervision's ability to create a culture change comes from the participation of every person at every level. Senior management communicates its techniques and principles to the next level of supervisors by leading them through the training. That group in turn then becomes the leaders for training the next level, right on through first-line supervision. The balance of the organization becomes aware of STOP as supervisors talk with employees during field audits. This assures everyone understands what STOP is all about and how to put it to work. It's a concept that's been proven effective in all types of organizations.
If you believe in it and practice it, do your field audits, that you can see results in a very short period of time.
This brings up the 4th key benefit of Stop for Supervision. It works in any kind of organization and with any type of committed management approach.
Well, I've been in the safety business for about 20 years. I'm a certified safety professional, and I have an associate in risk management. And I've worked in various type industries, and I do think it's a management system that can work in any organization.
STOP's principles and policies also enable it to fit in readily with any continuous improvement or total quality management program.
We, like others, are interested in continuous improvement and have that as kind of a basic philosophy about everything we do. And the STOP program fits right into that. It allows you to pay attention to what you're doing in a focused and effective way, and that produces continuous improvement. So it's not a force fit at all.
So far, you've seen how effective STOP can be in reducing costs, eliminating injuries, changing behavior, and fitting into any type of organization. Now, let's look at how these results are achieved. Through STOP and the STOP Safety Observation Cycle, supervisors learn to become skilled observers, talking with people in work situations, reinforcing safe work practices, and helping employees eliminate unsafe acts. The program comprehensively addresses 5 key observation topics that lead to a safer work environment: reactions of people, personal protective equipment, positions of people, tools and equipment, and procedures and orderliness. Participants become skilled in these areas through 3 complementary training methods that reinforce each other: self-study, STOP workbooks are completed on an individual basis. Group discussion. Participants question and build on their knowledge of the workbooks, view accompanying videotapes, and begin to apply STOP principles, techniques, and observation skills to their own job. On-the-job application. Observation skills are further developed as participants begin to observe and talk with the people in their areas of responsibility. Joint observation tours complement individual field audits. The program supplies all the tools you need for spreading its principles and techniques throughout your organization.
One of the reasons that we purchased it was that it was an organized, structured set of books that we did not have to create. We did not have to spend the time developing. We could take right with us to the training class. They were very easy to use. The supervisors just loved them mainly because they didn't have to spend a lot of time with them. They could read them very easily. They could answer the questions correctly. It was just an easy, structured approach.
The STOP program includes a comprehensive administrator's and leader's guide, workbooks, videotapes to aid discussion and understanding, STOP cards to aid implementation, promotional materials that reinforce the STOP message, and a complete refresher unit to keep the STOP effort going.
We have seen very, very good results in terms of the lowering of the amount of accidents and the severity of these accidents in our workplace. We have a heightened awareness of safety and of the consequences of ignoring these STOP principles and safety practices. And we have a much more committed management and senior staff in terms of the employee safety, both in the safety equipment and supplies, plus training and instruction. And STOP continues. It doesn't really stop.
That's just a sample of what STOP for Supervision can do for you. And STOP benefits aren't confined just to safety either. STOP users find that management skills are improved throughout the entire organization once STOP is in place. So while you're building a solid safety culture, you can look forward to improved quality and productivity with STOP, along with better morale and communications too. You're about to learn a new way of thinking about safety, a way that will affect how you work every day, a way that can make you a winner. Put STOP into action and join the thousands of managers, supervisors, and team leaders who have created their own personal success stories with STOP.